Qatar ready to mediate in Russia-Ukraine conflict. Qatar seeks to play a constructive role in resolving the Ukraine conflict and is ready to act as a mediator, Qatari Foreign Ministry spokesman Majid Mohammed Al-Ansari told RT. From the beginning, we have said that Qatar is ready to act as a mediator and a platform to facilitate and create conditions for negotiations between all parties, Al-Ansari said in an exclusive interview on Tuesday. Doha supports ongoing diplomatic initiatives, particularly those led by Saudi Arabia, he said, referring to recent high-level talks on Ukraine in Riyadh and Jeddah. We also support initiatives by other Gulf states. These efforts show that our region seeks to be a center for peace, not for war and conflict, the official said. Qatar has helped mediate between Russia and Ukraine in an effort to reunite children evacuated from the war zone with their families. The humanitarian process is ongoing. We also hope to play a more active role overall, Al-Ansari said. Qatar's Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani was one of the first international officials to visit Moscow following the escalation of hostilities with the aim of exploring how Doha could contribute to peace efforts, the spokesman said. This commitment led to Qatar's involvement in the Black Sea Grain Initiative and in broader international and regional efforts to help end the war, Al-Ansari said. He added that Qatar's leadership remains in close contact with its counterparts in the countries concerned and is working to reach a diplomatic resolution. We are absolutely optimistic about these contacts and support all efforts to advance them. We welcome any potential role that the state of Qatar can play, he said. Al Thani is scheduled to visit Moscow on Thursday for talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters on Wednesday. His agenda will include efforts to reach a possible peace agreement, among other issues. Qatar plays a very important role in helping to resolve global conflicts, Peskov said, referring to the Gulf states' broader mediation efforts. The Qatari government has expressed its readiness to mediate in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. In a statement released by Qatar's foreign ministry on Monday, the Gulf state expressed its commitment to supporting peace and open dialogue between the two sides. Qatar is ready to play an active role in promoting the negotiation process between Russia and Ukraine, Qatari Foreign Ministry spokesman Majid Al-Ansari told a news conference in Doha. He added that Qatar has good diplomatic relations with both countries, which can be used to bridge communication and ease tensions. The move comes amid growing international pressure on both sides of the conflict to halt military escalation and seek a peaceful solution. Qatar, which has a track record as a mediator in regional conflicts, including in Afghanistan and Sudan, hopes to use its experience to create a constructive diplomatic path. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin have yet to officially respond to Qatar's offer. However, some observers believe that Qatar's involvement could be a new opportunity to open up a dialogue that has been stalled so far. The UN and several Western countries have welcomed the initiative, calling it a positive step towards de-escalation. We welcome any effort that can open the way to peace, said the European Union's representative for foreign affairs, Josep Borrell. Qatar has stressed that its intention is purely to create stability and avoid a larger humanitarian crisis in Eastern Europe. Further negotiations are likely to begin if both sides show a mutual interest in the mediation process. Lanka Qatar Aini Tidak Munkal Bejita Saja. Sebalamnya, Amir Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Tela Melakukan Pembikaran Bilateral Dengan para Pemimpin Dunia Dalam Berbagai Forum International, Termasuk KTT Kimanan di Munich dan Pertemuan Tingkat Tinggi di PBB. Dalam setiap kesempatan tersebut, Qatar menekankan pentingnya diplomasi dan dialog sebagai jalan keluar dari konflik bersenjata. Pengamat Hubungan International dari Universitas Georgetown Qatar, Dr. Nura Al-Kawari, menilai keterlibatan Qatar sebagai mediator sangat memungkinkan. Qatar memiliki posisi unik karena dianggap netral dan tidak berpihak secara langsung kepada salah satu pihak dalam konflik ini. Hal itu memberikan kepercayaan dari kedua belah pihak untuk setidaknya mendengarkan tawaran mediasi, ujarnya dalam wawancara dengan media lokal. Di sisi lain, masyarakat internasional terus mendesak agar semua pihak menghentikan aksi militer yang telah menyebabkan ribuan korban jiwa dan krisis pengungsi yang berkepanjangan. Data dari Perserikatan Bangsa-Bangsa menunjukkan bahwa lebih dari 10 juta warga sipil terdampak sejak konflik dimulai pada Februari 2022, dan sebagian besar dari mereka terpaksa mengungsi ke negara-negara tetangga. Qatar sendiri tela memberikan bantuan kemanusiaan kepada Ukraina melalui organisasi kemanusiaan dan donasi langsung ke lembaga internasional seperti Palang Merah dan UNHCR. Dukungan tersebut menunjukkan komitmen Qatar terhadap penyelesaian damai dan pemulihan pasca konflik. Dalam waktu dekat, Qatar dikabarkan akan mengundang delegasi dari Rusia dan Ukraina untuk pertemuan informal di Doha guna menjajaki kemungkinan pembicaraan perdamaian. Meski belum ada konfirmasi resmi dari kedua belah pihak, diplomat senior Qatar menyatakan optimism terhadap respons awal yang cukup positif. Beberapa negara anggota Dewan Keamanan PBB, termasuk China dan Prancis, telah menyatakan dukungannya terhadap inisiatif tersebut, sementara Amerika Serikat dan Inggris mengisyaratkan bahwa setiap langkah menuju deeskalasi patut dipertimbangkan secara serius. Dengan latar belakangnya sebagai tuan rumah berbagai perundingan perdamaian dan forum internasional, Qatar tampaknya ingin memainkan peran strategis dalam diplomasi global, bukan hanya sebagai penyaluran gas alam terbesar dunia, tetapi juga sebagai penyaluran perdamaian. Diplomasi adalah kekuatan kami, ujar Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, Perdana Menteri sekaligus Menteri Luar Negeri Qatar, dalam wawancara sebelumnya. Kami percaya bahwa tidak ada konflik yang terlalu besar untuk diselesaikan jika semua pihak bersedia duduk dan berbicara. Kini, dunia menantikan apakah upaya Qatar ini akan membawa angin segar di tengah kebuntuan diplomatik yang telah berlangsung lebih dari 3 tahun.